which by the way had signs in neon on the walls that said things like, "It's not going to lick itself," which, you know, they're exposing that to children already, let alone even the drag show. So we were there protesting that, saying that decades prior had failed to stop women from taking birth control. They failed to stop pornography from permeating all throughout the society. Now it's to the point where they literally want to rape your kids, which the moral majority, the religious right that everyone said was so crazy, was predicting decades ago, but now it's actually at that point.
Juan Mendoza here reporting for Rebel News. We're in Dallas, Texas, where there was a protest at a gay bar here that was letting kids sign up for to go dance with drag queens. So I'm here with John Doyle, who was here on the scene at the protest. So John, what was going on?
Well, basically there was a protest, two protests, an event being hosted at a gay bar here in the gayborhood in Dallas, which for those unfamiliar, in American cities there are little sections that they call gayborhoods where gay people do gay things. So anyways, they decided that they should host a family-friendly drag event at one of these gay bars, which by the way had signs in neon on the walls that said things like, "It's not going to lick itself," which, you know, they're exposing that to children already, let alone even the drag show. So we were there protesting that, saying that decades prior had failed to stop women from taking birth control. They failed to stop pornography from permeating all throughout the society. Now it's to the point where they literally want to rape your kids, which the moral majority, the religious right that everyone said was so crazy, was predicting decades ago, but now it's actually at that point. So we were out there today to just make a stand and say we're not going to tolerate it.
So are you seeing stuff like this happening often in Dallas? I mean, I was thinking Texas was more of a red state, so.
No, Texas is going blue. It's already purple, and that's because of mass immigration. But, you know, you're seeing the Texas, I guess, ethos carry over. There's lifted trucks going by, but instead of Confederate flags, Texan flags, and United States flags being waved on the back, they've got trans flags and pride flags. So it's like, oh, don't mess with Texas. Oh, don't tell my kids she can't cut her dick off. And it's like, this is what we're doing now as Americans. Like, Texas is a big red state because we got lifted trucks and guns, but it's like, where has that actually gotten us?
Yeah. So describe pretty much what you're seeing there when you got there to the protest. I mean, there was already people there that were counter-protesting there when I got there. So describe what happened, what you saw there occur.
Yeah, immediately we were greeted by Antifa militants, and you have to know Antifa is basically the paramilitary arm of the state. So the police were separating us from them, saying, "Oh, we're protecting you." That's not true. Before they even got there, Antifa was already there with their body cams to dox people who showed up, praying the rosary, praying that things like this go away, that God spare these people and spare the righteous remnant. And immediately we were accosted. They were threatening us. They were threatening our lives. And then the police were called, and instead of shutting the event down or dissolving them or telling them, "Hey, you can't threaten people," they stood in front of them to protect them. So yeah, the police were enabling this type of thing to happen, and not only them threatening us, but what they were defending in the first place, which was the grooming of children.
Muchas gracias por checar nuestros videos de la cobertura del Young Women's Leadership Summit aquí en Dallas, Texas, donde hablamos con mucha gente interesante, con ideales muy diversos, y tenemos más entrevistas listos para darles. Si quieren ver nuestros reportes y ayudarnos a financiar estos viajes y otros viajes similares, pueden ir a tpusareports.com.